Oh hey, didn't see you there. So you know here on Yami Noob we do giveaway motorcycles. These are our 3 that we've featured so far, and they've actually been spoken for. We've given them away. The XSR over here is going to Patrick in Michigan. The Street Triple is going to Jason in Michigan as well. Michigan's a lucky state, it seems. And the Duke 390 is actually going to Shota in California. So congrats to all of our winners. We are now following up with them and making sure we ship them out over them. But here on Yami Noob, you know, we're getting bigger, better, badder, and I think it's high time that we give away the most bikes we've ever given away. And so because we have so many members, we decided that it would be great if we got 5 new motorcycles to give away. You're not going to want to miss this one. So in case you live under a rock, you know that we give away motorcycles here on Yami Noob, and the way you can win them is by going to yaminoob.co. So click the link down below, go to yaminoob.co, and you can find out how you can enter to win the beginner bike giveaway sweepstakes. We have all 5 of these motorcycles up for grabs. Sign up, become a member, go to our Discord, hang out with all of us. It's a great time. And also, don't forget about the R1 either. You can actually sign up for both packages, the expert bike and the beginner bike giveaway series, at a bundled discount rate. So you get entered to win this bike and all these bikes as well. It's a pretty fantastic deal. You get entered to win 6 different motorcycles, all within like these crazy ranges. It's pretty crazy. Despite it's a little hard to believe that we've got all these bikes, honestly.
I know, I was saying earlier, it's starting to look like a dealership in here.
It smells like a dealership in here.
Yeah, with all this fresh rubber, it's awesome looking at all of this stuff. And we've got so many like different styles, even though they're a lot of naked bikes, they all ride differently, they all feel different. It's gonna be a lot of fun having these in the shop.
Yeah, it's weird, the Grom is technically a naked bike, but I feel like it's just Grom.
It's in a category of its own.
It's just Grom.
It's so much fun riding these little mini bikes around.
Oh man.
They feel like toys, and stay tuned for perhaps a little special video on Friday about everybody's favorite little bike here.
Yes, we have a very fun video coming on Friday where Spite and I may or may not battle against each other on the Grom, so stay tuned. We've also got a really cool video coming later this week with the SV650X versus the XSR 700, bit of a modern classic battle there. But what do you say we get each of these bikes in the shop and take a look at them a little bit closer?
Let's do it.
All right guys, let's take a look at our first motorcycle as part of our giveaway. Spite, please roll her on in. Ooh, the Husqvarna Svart Pillin. This is a very interesting motorcycle, very striking looking motorcycle, I would say.
Absolutely. It is unlike any other motorcycle that I've really seen in person. It almost feels like a custom bike right off the factory floor. It's very future cafe racer, you know, sci-fi movie feel to it.
Yeah, so the cool thing about this bike is it's actually a KTM Duke 390 in disguise. It features the same engine, same chassis, it's just been dressed up in a bit of a different way, but a couple of differences actually on it. It comes with these Pirelli Rally Scorpions from the factory, adjustable WP suspension on a beginner bike, crazy. What else you notice, Spite, off the bat?
I am immediately drawn to this giant single round dash that we've got on here. Pretty reminiscent of your Scrambler, actually.
Yeah, it is.
And it's a I'd say it's a more fitting piece than something like the big TFT dash that's on the Duke 390. Of course, you know, TFTs are really cool, but I like a nice simple little gauge cluster here.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited to see if this thing can pop nice little wheelies like the Duke 390 and have some fun with it as well. But let's check out our next motorcycle. Alrighty guys, let's check out bike number 2. Spite, wheeler on in. Of course, it's the Yamaha MT-03. Now this might look a little familiar to you guys who've been around the channel for a little bit. We actually got like literally this exact same model from Yamaha as a demo bike for a little bit. And it's a really interesting and great entry point for beginner motorcyclists. Spite, what do you make of the MT-03?
So, those of you who remember our little review of the MT-03 versus the Duke, I was pretty bullish on this motorcycle. I wasn't exactly the biggest fan of it down to the fit and the feel. But what I'm really excited about and what we couldn't do with our press bike was actually address some of my problems with it and see if we couldn't fix it and make it a little bit more pokey, a little bit more fun. I really, really want to try putting a bigger sprocket in the back and seeing if we can't liven this bike up quite a bit. But you know, other than my personal little quibbles with it, it's a really good starting place for beginners.
It actually features the lowest price point in the beginner bike category. It actually has the lowest seat height as well. So this is a great option for people who are maybe a little bit vertically challenged or also very budget conscious, or maybe both. Maybe you're short and broke, and then you get the MT-03. I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Let's check out our next bike. Alrighty guys, let's check out bike number 3. This one I'm very excited about is, of course, the SV650X. Now, this also is another bike that's probably gonna look a little familiar to you. We did an SV650 last year. It was a blue one, standard naked bike, one of the most ubiquitous naked bikes known to man.
Yep.
But this one's different a little bit because it features clip-ons, a little bit different suspension setup, some different cowls going on with it, and of course it's the Yamanoob co-branded Suzuki. Don't tell Suzuki I did that. Spite, what do you think about this thing?
I'm actually really excited to spend a little bit more seat time on it. I rode it back from the dealership and I was a little shaky about it, but I think that was probably just initial highway impression. Riding on the highway is really boring. But what I really do love is just looking down and seeing how kind of sporty this cockpit is. I love the fact that you have this round reservoir here that looks like it's off of a sport bike. I think that if you're thinking about getting a Suzuki for the track, take a look at this because they save you a lot of work just by having clip-ons on here already.
You guys have probably heard me talk about my track day videos that the SV650 is a great platform to get started with track days. And honestly, this is a great Twins Cup bike, kind of ready to go. You just need some sticky tires on it and you're pretty much good. And our last bikes that we're giving away, it's the Groms. I don't know what it is about the Grom, but they just exhibit such high levels of yeet energy, and I'm so excited about this little bike. Spite, I think I got a little too excited yesterday when we were filming a very special episode that's coming out on Friday.
Yeah, no, we definitely, we had a lot of fun, and little Bubba here got quite the shakedown.
He did, yeah. So for you guys at home, this is, for now, my Grom, but we're giving it away, but it's sort of my Grom for the Team Yam here called Bubba. He's gonna do his best and try to not get yeeted or crash too often. Spoiler alert, he's not doing so great off the bat.
And goes away, my boys, and goes away. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day through our last.
And then Spite, what's your Grom's name over here?
I've named this one Buttercup.
Gonna put some little eyelashes on it, make it very cute.
Yeah, I feel like we've got a lot of modding potential here that I could take with it.
Absolutely.
And honestly, I'm just so excited to have them to play with because I've seen so many just Grom squads wandering around and I want to see what it's all about. And after spending all day yesterday on these bikes, I'm even more excited to spend time with it.
Yeah, so I think the Grom needs no introduction, but in case you, again, live under a rock, it's a small 125cc little air-cooled mini bike. They are tons of fun, and I think we'll have some opinions on whether or not you should start on a Grom, because I think that's a bit controversial, but I think it's a second or a third bike or an additional bike in your stable, definitely take a look at a Grom because they are a lot of fun. They just feel like low stakes motorcycling to me.
They're really fun. You're wide open throttle doing like 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're at all concerned about weight, I was riding one around, so it's all good there.
Yep, it was moving you around just fine. So again, we are giving these Groms away, but for now, we have them kind of allocated to Team Yam and Team Spite with Bubba and Buttercup here. Definitely gonna see a lot more of them over here on the channel. And we're pretty excited about this giveaway. We've got quite a few interesting motorcycles. Why don't we take a look at all of them once again?
Let's do it.
So guys, remember, if you want to keep up with us on Discord and earn chances to win these motorcycles, go to yamanoob.co, click the link down below. Don't miss out. This is your best chances you've ever had to win a motorcycle that we've been giving away. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a ton of cool content lined up. We've got the SV650 versus XSR video coming out. We've got a fun Grom battle happening on Friday. We're probably going to compare and contrast this Fart to the Duke while we still have it. It's going to be a ton of fun, so don't miss it.
I guess the real question though is Spite and Yam 2-up on the Grom video when?
That's true, yeah. I think we'll exceed the gross vehicle weight capacity of the Grom and just blow out the suspension.
I'm pretty sure I'm exceeding the gross vehicle weight of the Grom, but hey, it still works pretty fun, so I'd like to, I mean, it'll go like that, all the way, wide open throttle, 5 miles an hour with the two of us on there. We can do it on Bubba. Buttercup doesn't need that kind of abuse.
Buttercup doesn't deserve that. Bubba's already been the rented mule that it needs to be. Yeah, for sure. So guys, remember to go to yamanoob.co, sign up to earn chances to win these motorcycles. You can also go to yamanoobmerch.com, pick out a t-shirt, pick out a hat, whatever you want. You get entries to win these bikes as well. So don't miss it. So my sweet little squid, this video is actually over, but lucky for you, click on this one right here. You can keep watching your sweet Papa Yam delivering you the motorcycle content you've come to know and love. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll be here waiting for you. You're going to click on that video.